Hey there, it's Dr. Matt Link here from the Walton Clinic, and I've been getting a lot of questions lately regarding degenerative disc disease. You may have seen a few of the videos I've been posting lately about that. Well, it just so happens I got another one this morning as I was going over x-rays with a new patient. She's 24 years old, did not recall ever being in a car accident, any falls, anything like that. She was very active growing up, so was athletic. But no specific injuries, but she's got degenerative disc disease starting in her lower back. So her question to me was, when did this begin and how did it begin? So that can happen from many factors, but let's go to her x-rays and talk about what's going on with this. Now, if we go to her x-rays, this is the x-ray of her lower back, looking at her from the side. We're going to focus in down here on the very lower part of her back here. Okay, now you can see the spaces in between these two bones, L3 and L4. It looks nice and thick and dark. That's the disc. That's what we want to see, is a nice thick space. But as we work our way down, especially down through here, we see that this space has narrowed quite a bit. And again, like I said, she's only 24 years old, but based on what I'm seeing here, this has been progressing for a number of years. It doesn't just happen like this. Okay, it doesn't just one day it's good and the next day it's bad. It progresses. The problem with this as well is now we have poor motion in the joint through here, and then it's going to progress up. We're going to get poor motion here, and that space is going to thin more, then that space is going to thin more. It's going to progress on and on and on unless this is handled properly. Okay? Now, as I also said, this has been going on, this has been developing for a number of years. She's only had occasional low back stiffness here and there, off and on, for maybe a few years, but this is been developing for a number of years. Now, we've all heard of, say, like a heart attack as a silent killer because you don't show any symptoms of leading up to a heart attack before the heart attack happens. Your arteries are building up with cholesterol, then all of a sudden one day, boom, you have a heart attack. Well, I like to call this, unfortunately, it's a silent quality of life killer because it builds and builds and builds. You don't necessarily know you have it. Like I said, maybe occasional stiffness in your back, but then one day, and all of a sudden, your quality of life has significantly decreased. You look back and you can no longer do the things that you have enjoyed doing because your quality of life has decreased. Now, like I said, this can start at any age, okay? And it can start for a multitude of reasons, whether it be lifestyle, your activity level, the job that you do, whether you're doing repetitive activities, whether you're sitting all day long, lifting heavy things, all those things and much more can develop degenerative disc disease. So I hope that answers a question as to what age and when this can start, because it can start at any age for any reason. And like I said, it's a quality of life killer because it is going to ruin your quality of life if it's not properly taken care of. Chiropractic adjustments are one of the safest and most effective way of reducing the effects of degenerative disc disease by getting those joints moving properly so that doesn't spread to joint to joint to joint. So if you have any questions, send me a message, leave a comment below with this video, and let's get you taken care of. So this is Dr. Matt Link with the Walton Clinic of Chiropractic, reminding you to stay healthy, Springfield.